Dollar index. Now we start with the daily chart. Okay. As we can see, based on the daily chart, even if you refer to my last video, we mentioned for long term, we're looking for buy. No, even we mentioned whether the price break this low before we get the buy, or the first option. The second option can be without breaking this low. Maybe from here, the price can start to move up. Okay. Now the thing is, which one we get, we are not sure. No, the question is whether this is the start of the uptrend or not. Okay, we are not sure about this. Now the thing is how we can trade it. Based on daily chart, we don't have any trade set up, and in this case, we move to forward chart. All right, based on forward chart, even in my last video, I mentioned that whether we have these two correction, whether we can put this one similar of any of them, that means we can expect the form move down. Okay, in that case, we will have this correction. Okay, we will have this possibility. All right. Now the thing is, for long term, we are more interested in the up move. But now the question is again whether this is the start of the up move, or still we can expect the price to drop before we get the up move. Okay, we are not sure. Again, we are not sure about this. Now the only thing is how we can trade it. Okay, now for me, if we get a correction here, we will look for buy, and any buy we get, because we try to manage it. That means as long as we get into the profit, we start to move over stop loss, because the possibility the price can drop one more still is there. Okay, then in this case we don't have any trade set up here based on forward chart. What we want to wait to get the correction here. And if we move to for 1 hour chart, okay, based on 1 hour chart, if you refer to my last video and the price was somewhere around here, I mentioned that we have this correction, we can expect one more we get. What we get is not similar to what we have here, but we get the correction, and this is what we were looking for in relative to this and this. Okay, now the question is, if I refer to the MACD, I don't have the divergence. And now the things is still there is a possibility probably we get the correction one move up. That means is still there is a possibility we get one more correction similar to any of them for the next move up. In this case, that's why I mentioned based on forward chart. If we get any correction here and we get the buy setup, we look for buy. And if we get the buy setup, we need to know how to manage it, because we are not sure again this is the start of the up move based on the higher time frame, or still there is the price can drop for the next move up. Okay, that means we are not sure whether this is the start of the up move or not. That's why if we get any correction here, if we get the buy setup, as long as we get into the profit, we try to start to manage it. Okay, now we don't have any correction, we don't have any buy setup. What we want to get the correction here, bigger correction. We are not going to trade with a small, this is small flag. Even if the price from here sharply move up, we won't take it. Okay, in this case we wait for the correction, and if we see how we can trade based on that correction, and we look for buy setup. And again, if we get a buy setup, as long as we get into the profit, we start to manage it, at least move our stop loss to break even. Do we need to look for sell setup from here? The only way we can look for sell setup, if we get any really sharp move down with a small flag, yes, we can consider for the sell. And the best things, even if we get the if we get the correction here, whether small or big, break, move up, any sharp move down, a small flag, we can look for sell. This is the best option. That means if we get a correction, move up, then on the reverse side, if we get a sharp move flag, we can look for sell. Anyway, now we want to see what we will get here before we make a trade. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update or any trade, then I will share on YouTube. Thanks.